Happy Easter, everybody. Anthony's Homemade Love and Great Recipes here. So, I'm doing Easter dinner today. It's a little dark in here, ain't it? Whoa, it's a little bit different. Okay, let me see this. There we go. So, I wasn't going to do Easter dinner, but thanks to a lady here in Bloomington. Her name is Taylor. I forgot her last name. I should have looked that up and wrote it down. You gotta excuse me because this is my first time doing this and I've got a bunch of stuff jumbled up in my head right now. But Miss Taylor gave me a spiral ham. I had it thawed out, so I put it in lukewarm water for like an hour and then I pulled it out. But the recipes I was looking at said that I had to keep it moist so where it does not dry out, you cook it in aluminum foil. Well, this came in aluminum foil, so guess what? I'm just going to leave the aluminum foil on. So, this is our ham. The oven is set to 325, so we're going to put it in. Now it's going to take a little bit longer to cook because we're still a little frozen. So, that's okay. Now, what else I'm going to do for Easter dinner is I'm going to do some deviled eggs. I'm going to do some green beans. I'm going to do some mashed potatoes. And after the ham's done cooking, she also gave me a sweet potato casserole. I don't know if you guys know about Omaha Steaks, but this is Omaha Steaks sweet potato casserole. I'm kind of excited to see this. Awesome, Trina! So, first off, we got to check the timer, see where we are. We're at 1:58. Okay, so we're going to cook it for about 30-45 minutes because it is still a little frozen. But I got green beans, and I was really thinking, okay, so with this, I'm thinking my green beans is going to have bacon in them. Yeah, I didn't pull everything out like I usually do. Like I said, it's kind of discombobulated in my head how I'm doing this right now. But what I'm trying to do is I'm going to start doing holiday meals. Just because I'm a loner. So why not cook my own meal? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason. Just because I ain't got a significant other, just because I'm 100 miles away from family with no driver's license, doesn't mean I can't have a holiday meal, right? Right. So come Thanksgiving and Christmas time, it's going to be turkey. And I'm telling you, the first turkey I do is probably going to be, if I can find a vat, I'm probably going to deep fry the turkey. I seen my brother do it, and it turned out amazing, so I gotta do it. If he can do it, I can do it. So, the bacon, I'm gonna put, I don't know, I probably should have looked up this recipe too, but I didn't. I think that I can just cook the bacon in with the green beans and it'll cook right. I hope so. So we need our can opener. And then also, like I said, I was going to do deviled eggs. And the reason I'm going to do deviled eggs is because there was a lady that posted this morning and she said that her child does not like mayo. So me being, you know, the rookie cook that I am, I decided to just start looking at different ways to make deviled eggs. Well, I found, I'm not going to be able to do this because I don't have it, but I found that you can make deviled eggs with ranch dressing. I don't know how it tastes, but you can guarantee that at some point in time, I'm probably going to do it. So, this recipe that I'm getting ready to do, when I do it, instead of using the Miracle Whip, Thank you, Trina. The Miracle Whip, you can substitute it for mayo, or you can substitute it for ranch dressing. You can also substitute the yellow mustard for Dijon mustard, or what else was it? Or something else. There was something else too that you can do. So anybody who comes on here and sees this, and their kids may not like mayo or whatever, just know that you can make deviled eggs with other things besides mayo and mustard. If I'd have thought about it earlier in the week, I probably could have gone and found some ranch dressing, but I didn't think about it. I'm pretty busy throughout the week. Not really though, but my mind is all over the place all the time. It's probably got something to do with well, I don't know. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay. There's the bacon. Got the bacon in there. Green beans are going. We're going to put water in this. Oh, and you guys see the walls? If you've been here for my past shows, you know that my walls were yellow. Well, you know why they're not yellow no more? Because we painted in here finally. It looks a lot better. Now, these walls over here, they're blue behind the cabinets, but the rest of the walls are white. And the reason I did that was because I kind of like the offset of the white and the blue. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it looked better like that. And I mean, this is my place, so why not do it the way I want it, right? So we got 6 eggs, so it's going to be 12 deviled eggs. Now, when we're putting them in the water, don't just drop them in the water. You know what happens when you drop them in the water? They crack. And then when they crack, they aren't so easy to peel, and they don't stay together, and they get all mushy and nasty. So it's just not a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to need one more pan, which is right here. This might not be big enough. I probably should have done the green beans in that one. Okay, we're going to move this. Put this on the back. Boy, now I'm starting to see what Grandma and Mom went through as we was growing up, you know. They do all the cooking and we just eat. But I plan on changing that for once in my life. So, this is going to be the mashed potatoes. Idahoan, buttery home style. I was going to do, regular potatoes, but I also had a lady buy me, you see, I went into a group and I said, does anybody have a ham that they don't want anymore? And I thought it was starting out to be a bash session, but it didn't turn out like that, you know. There was a whole lot of people that was in the group, you know. I gotta say, the people in Bloomington are amazing. Like, I come to learn Bloomington quicker than I've always been in Indianapolis, right? But Bloomington has completely turned the way I thought about Bloomington around. In the 6 months I've been down here, I'm completely hooked on Bloomington, you know. Hey, there goes a black cat beside the house. Anyways, I had a lady who said, you know, I wasn't asking for money. I didn't want nobody to go spend no money. I was looking for something that somebody already had, you know, maybe they had extra or whatever. And this lady was like, well, I don't have much money, but I can go buy you a couple of ham steaks. And I was like, I really don't want you to go spend your money. She was like, it's no problem. So she went and she got me the ham steaks, which I did a fried egg and ham sandwich earlier. And then she got me a can of corn, and she got me this bag of dehydrated potatoes. So, measure 2 cups of water. You know I don't usually do potatoes this way. I'll just cut them up and do everything the way it's supposed to be done. But, you know, some of these Idahoan potatoes, like they got herbs and garlic, they got a couple other ones, I think they're good. So 2 cups of water, medium-sized pan, and heat water until boil. Okay, so in the front, so 2 cups I put into about to be it. That's a half a cup. So there's 3/4 a cup. There's 1 cup. Okay. Wait a minute. I think that was that 4. Was that 8 or 7? Shoot. I lost track. Anyways, we got to bring it to a boil before we do anything. So our eggs are boiling. Our green beans are going. The ham's in there. What else was I thinking about doing? Oh, we need a bowl to put the eggs in after they're done boiling. I keep thinking about something. I was thinking of something, but I can't remember what it was. Now you're supposed to put, oh, guess what I forgot? Somebody on here tell me what I forget, Micah. And don't say baking powder. Because somebody told me instead of using baking powder, put some vinegar in it. So we're going to try the vinegar, and we'll try the baking powder next time. This is going into the eggs, just so it'll be a little bit easier to peel. I'm not putting much in there. And you know, this is how, you know, if you're dyeing eggs for Easter, this is how you can do it too. That's the best thing about boiling eggs. Because boiled eggs are basically a superfood, right? You can hide them for your kids to go find. You can break them down and make egg salad. Oh, I'm glad you came on here. I think that is her. Nope, that's Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Lady told me the glaze that I should use, syrup, which I have syrup, and brown sugar. And I have brown sugar. Now, you want to know what else the glaze called for, but I'm not going to do it? It called for mustard. Now, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put all this into a pan, have it on the stove, have it cooking, and then like 20, 30 minutes, or I'm sorry, 10 to 15 minutes before you're done with your ham, then you glaze it. Glazing it means that you dump it over the ham, and you let it bake for a while. Then you scoop it up again, you dump it over the ham. You know, you want to do it every like 5 or 10 minutes for the last 20 minutes or so, just so it glazes the ham. So we're gonna try it and see what happens, see how it comes out. I think I want to add a little bit of water to my green beans. So what I did today was, I know we're supposed to be quarantined and whatnot, but I did invite a family over. A guy and his old lady, and I think there's two, maybe 3 kids. I did invite them over for dinner. I work with them at U-Haul, and I don't know, something just told me that maybe I should invite them over, you know, because I was blessed with this food from everybody here and from the people in the group. So why not share it, you know? Why not give back what somebody gave to me, right? Right. That's how things should be done at all times. Don't ever take nothing. Don't ever take nothing. If you're given something, give something back. Whether it be a tidbit of information, a tip, or whatever. Give something back for what is given to you. Because the universe looks at that and it builds on it, okay? You already know I do a lot of studying of things that go on with your vibration that you put out, your mental health, because I've always had problems with mental health and things. I'm getting over them now. I mean, it's taken me 30 freaking years, but I'm getting there. So the eggs are going to boil for 10 minutes. And let's see where we are on time now. So we got 10 minutes till the eggs are done. Oh, wow. Well, scratch that, because I did that last time, remember? I say 10 minutes, but the water wasn't boiling yet. So we weren't boiling the eggs. We were just warming them up in the water, right? Right. Okay. So it's been 15 minutes. So we'll go ahead and front one. We're going to go ahead and put that on half. I didn't even turn the freaking stove on to start heating up my green beans. Oh, wow. I made a mess on a brand new painted wall. Dang it. Hi, April. So now we got that done, We're going to put this up. I don't need this no more. I know I should have done these 4 little dishes before I started doing this. This, and actually I think this, it can be. So remove wrapping, microwave on high for 8 minutes, stir potatoes, return to microwave and cook for an additional 2. So we can cook everything at the same time basically. Remove wrapping. Okay, 8 minutes. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to be off camera. 8. We stuff was moved around in here. So I got my microwave in a different spot. Which things are gonna get moved around again because I don't like the refrigerator right here. Because when I'm going to get canned goods and stuff, I ain't got much room, right? And then when you walk in the door, ain't much room. So that's gonna move. I got a little counter over here, I'll show you. So I got a little counter with the microwave on it. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna push it all the way up against the wall. And then I'll put, now see, I don't know. Because I got a kitchen table and chairs I want to put in here. If I put it there, then the refrigerator has to stay there. I don't know, it's not that big of a kitchen really. But I'm willing to work with what I got, always. You know? So we should be about 20 minutes. So let's pull this out. You know, it says you don't have to cover the bottom. So we're going to do it like this. Oh yeah, we're still frozen. It's going to take a while to cook. I know it said on the box that I was supposed to take it out last night and let it sit for, I think it said 26 to 28 hours to thaw out. Well, I didn't have the ham last night, so I couldn't do it. And I'm burning up in the kitchen. How do you ladies do it? Please tell me. Like, I really want to take my shirt off right now. But I'm not stripping on camera. Now, with our green beans, I need, the way I do my green beans is, this is the first time I've done it with the bacon. But I put butter in my beans too. And I'm hoping that ain't gonna ruin them. Me just cooking the bacon in with the green beans. I should have looked that up too, but I didn't. I'm always doing stuff backwards. It's because I get so excited to do this, you know? It's really crazy on how excited I get to be doing this kind of stuff. I don't know. It elates me. You know, my anxiety doesn't kick in. I never get anxious about it. Well, I guess I can't say that because I get so worked up I forget to do things, so I guess the anxiety does kick in a little bit. So what we're going to need is plate. Okay. Now, fudge. You're going to walk out here with me because I forgot my notebook. You know me, my notebook full of recipes, my notebook with my book in it. All my recipes I write down. I did lose my very first notebook that I had that's got like the first 70 recipes in it. Like that notebook's gone. All the recipes are gone. But the good thing is, all I got to do is go back and watch Facebook or YouTube and jot them down and I'll have them all back. So, now we need to get out our ingredients. So we got 6 eggs in there. We need a Miracle Whip. That's what to do with it. Okay. Oh, question. So, do you have to put your ketchup, your mustard, your Miracle Whip or mayonnaise in the refrigerator? Or can you just put them in the cabinet after they're open? Because I got a couple of bad teeth, you know, and when stuff's cold and it gets into those bad teeth, it hurts. So I kind of try and keep things room temperature as much as possible. Okay, salt and pepper. We got pepper. Nope, that's cream of tartar. Salt and pepper. I need mustard. Okay. And then I got paprika for the garnish. Okay. So we need our teaspoons. Tablespoon of mayo. 2.5 tablespoons of mayo. 2 teaspoons of mustard, which like I said, you can use regular mustard, you can use Dijon mustard, you can use ranch dressing instead of mayo. Because I'm hearing a lot of controversy about people in mayo and Miracle Whip. I grew up on Miracle Whip. Grandma always had Miracle Whip in the house, and it was my go-to thing. I don't know, I just liked it. I mean, and then the first time I ever tasted Hellmann's mayo, yeah, that didn't work out too well. It's kind of funny, huh? Okay. So now, it's boiling in there. So we're getting somewhere. Hopefully we got to turn the front on and get it boiling too. See? That's what I mean. That's already done. It's already been 6 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we got everything going. Those set them in. Oh, and I cracked the egg somehow. That's okay. But when I take the eggs out, what we're going to do is we will cut them long ways. Remove the yolks. Put the yolks in a separate bowl. And then we're going to take a fork and we're going to mash them down. And then we'll add in our ingredients. Refrigerate definitely mayo. Miracle Whip the same way? Dang it. Because I ain't been refrigerating. But thank you, ma'am. It really don't matter with the ketchup and mustard, does it? I think somebody was pulling my chain. So I guess you would call this boiling bacon, huh? To cook it like this would be like boiling bacon. We're boiling bacon. That's awesome. And you know, rip it down into little pieces, you know. So, yes, I wash my hands. Yes, everything's clean. Yes, everything's fresh. Yes, this is hot. So I don't recommend pulling your bacon out to pull it apart once you've put it in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then I got some leftover macaroni and cheese in there, so I was thinking we could go ahead and heat that up too. So we got 40 seconds left on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out our casserole. We're going to stir it up, and then we'll put it back in there for another, I think it's 2 minutes. Box is right here. Additional 2 minutes, yep. Okay, we got 20 seconds left. We'll let that do its thing. I need my black spoon. Pull my eggs out. I'm pulling the eggs out in just a minute. Matter of fact, I'm going to try this one first. Now, when you pull your eggs out, you're supposed to put your eggs in the cold water. I thought when things boiled, they floated. Okay, so I'm just stirring this up. And then I'll put it back in there for another 2 minutes. Too bad I ain't got a freaking pie crust. Put this sweet potato casserole into the pie crust. Sweet potato casserole pie. I like sweet potato pie. Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay, and then, yep, they're not done yet, guys. It's all bad. All bad. Dang it. I wasted an egg. So now I'm going to have 10. So we're going to let it boil. We're going to let it boil for another 10 minutes or so. That was all bad. Like, I swear, sometimes you get to rush in. And you know, family's Italian and German. I be rushing a lot. I'm just being funny, guys. Oh, forgot to put our glasses on too. I told everybody come on here and get a laugh, so I'm going to put my glasses back on. My blings. Okay, we got everything going. It's gotta go a little while. Got to go a little while. Pull this over here, hang it back up. Out of my way. Salt and pepper. Oh! And since we're waiting on this stuff to cook, guess what we can do? We can make us a cup of whipped coffee, right? Well, baby, I don't know if there's any milk. Go figure, there is no milk. Nobody ever tells me when the milk is gone. Ever. I gotta come in here and find out myself. When I need it, I ain't got it. You know what I mean? Thanks for telling me no milk, guys. Start putting a lock on my refrigerator. Okay. I'm just kidding. I won't put a lock on my refrigerator. I'm not that mean. That sounds like a good idea, though. Okay. Hold on. Ouch. 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 Keep coming. Gotta make sure y'all broke up. But like I was saying, this is how you dye eggs too. You know, you gotta boil them before you dye them. Mustard is recommended to be refrigerated, but it'll last up to 2 months. Well, okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. You made some whipped coffee this morning? I tried it twice, okay? And it doesn't, you know, it shows a picture of being real fluffy and everything. And every time I make it, I guess I don't whip it up enough. I don't have a mixer, so I use my hand. And somebody told me that if I'm going to be whipping it up like that, I got to do it for like 45 minutes. That's a long time to be whipping, you know. But they also told me to try 3 tablespoons of coffee with 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of water. It might help out a little better. So we will, once I get some milk, I'll do another cup. Because I'm going to get it down. I swear. And actually, because I was trying to get it down before I went live. Because I don't know. I don't want to, it's not that I don't want to look like a failure. I don't want to come on here live and do something that doesn't turn out the way it's supposed to turn out. There really ain't nothing wrong with it. I just don't want it to happen. Okay, so. Man, I wish they'd hurry up. Okay, so. The water's boiling for our potatoes. So now that we're boiling, remove boiling water and immediately stir. Okay, so guess what I gotta do? First thing I gotta do is figure out how to get this freaking, there we go. You like that? You see me just take the handle off the one pan and put it on another? I'm sorry, I think that's cool. I got like 4 pans that take that. You know, you can take it off um, put it on another pan. But it says to remove from heat and immediately add the potatoes. Oh wow, perfect. And then just stir it up. And it almost looks like I freaking peeled potatoes and everything. It turned out beautiful. I did it right. Somebody's here. Okay. So there's my bagged potatoes. What do you think? Beautiful, huh? And it's not even falling out. I'm not going to do that because it's going to fall out and I'm going to make a big mess. Okay, that's done. So now we can pull this back off. And since we still got that on, I'm going to move this up here. Turn the back one off. This one I think we need to turn up to 6. And then where are we at on time? 31 minutes. Okay. So we're going to check this again. Because I know soon enough. And the my friend, the lady, Miss Lady Courtney Miller, she told me that to glaze it, basically, you guys are going to laugh, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, well, maybe there was a glaze on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and we need to pull it out more. Or we're going to make a big mess. No, come back. Come back. Okay, so I know people don't glaze stuff like this, but this is me. I do things the crazy, freaky, crazy, messed up way. So okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be alright though. Okay. And then what I'm going to have to do is we'll put it back in. We'll wait another 5 minutes, then I'll dip down into it. Pull the syrup that's in the bottom back up to the top. Put it around the top. Okay, let's try another one of these. I'm pretty sure my eggs should be done. And I didn't put water back in there. Oh my gosh. Slow down, Anthony. Please, slow down. That has always been a problem with me. Ever since I was little, ever since I was in school. Russian. Horrible. It's not as bad as it used to be, though. I can tell you that. Ow! Not as bad as it used to be. I felt good today. For one, because I was called a young man. For two, because I don't know, I went in asking about a ham this morning, not thinking that anybody would be able to help me out with the ham. You know, I was just seeing what I could figure out. And I ended up finding a ham. And the crazy thing is, it's not a cheap ham. It's like, I don't know, you buy Omaha steaks, they're not cheap. And I mean, Taylor and her husband are awesome, you know. They're just awesome. They hook me up. Oh, look at that. That's boiling too. We gotta go ahead and stir this up. Stir our beans up. Oh, I love the smell of bacon and green beans. Oh my gosh. How many people like bacon and green beans? Raise your hand. I know, I'm being silly. But that's what I said I was going to do. You know? There should be no reason not to be silly. Okay. Don't tell me I messed this one up too. Okay, it's not... I got to figure it out, man. I really do. Because this is not working itself. And then I'm going to have to empty this bowl out just so I can make up the filling. And go ahead. Our green beans are going to boil for a while because I want them soft and I want to make sure the bacon's done. See, there it goes again. It's not. You know, I remember, you know, somebody posted earlier about how when we become adults, we figure out that there's no magic in holidays. That's not true. There is always magic in holidays. There's always magic around us. You just have to believe and continue to believe in it. I mean, because the way things go, life throws distractions at us all the time, every day. And it does that because it wants us to excel. It wants us to end up being different than we were before. Now, you know, remember when you was a kid and Santa Claus was coming and that type of stuff? When you become an adult and you think, well, Santa Claus ain't going to be around, this and that. But you know, Santa Claus becomes them people that help you out in times of need that you don't expect to happen. That's a true Santa Claus in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? It may be an awkward way to look at it, but it is. Just like the Easter Bunny. In my eyes, the Easter Bunny came today. Or actually, I went and I met the Easter Bunny. You know, the Easter Bunny gave me a ham for the day. So it's not on the magic disappears when you become an adult. It's what you believe, what you think, what you perceive with what is going on. And if more people were to look at things like that, then our lives would probably end up a lot different than what they are now. You know, this is just my philosophy, my thoughts on things. There's tons of reading on it, though, that basically says the same thing. Magic is real. It's just on how it's perceived, you know? Okay. Yeah, these are going to be horrible, horrible, horrible deviled eggs. But what do you expect for your first time deviled eggs? No. Dang it. I'm ripping all this skin off. Yep, I'm definitely messing those up. Maybe they'll be okay. Maybe they'll be okay. I'm going to put this one in there. I'm going to dump this out. I'm going to rinse it out. I'm going to have to use it again just so I can get our sauce together, or our filling together. Turn this one off. Okay. What we got on here now? Crack the egg, then roll. Oh, right on, Sherry. I knew I was doing something wrong. See, I'm learning about this boiling eggs thing, because you know, usually whenever I boil an egg, I crack it, and whatever's left, then I just eat it. You know, I don't worry about a skin on it. But for us to have deviled eggs, we kind of need. And she said, roll it. I never thought of that before. Oh wow, it's probably gonna make it a lot different, Mr. Miller. Definitely different. Definitely different. Thank you so much, Sherry. See, I learned something new today. I love it. I love learning new things every day. No matter if it's big, no matter if it's small. If you learn something new every day, then you have accomplished something for that day. It wasn't a wasted day. No matter how anybody says it was a wasted day or wasted time, if you learn something during the day, your day is not wasted. You agree with me or disagree? And I know I be talking a lot. I know I continue to talk, but this just, I'm comfortable right now, you know? I feel comfortable, and I don't know. I love doing this stuff. Okay. So anyways, got it done. Oh, you got a little piece left. Okay, you're going to have to shut up, microwave. I ain't got another piece. Okay. So then I could have swore I had a knife. There's my knife. Okay, so what we're going to do is cut them in half long ways. Okay? Long ways. I mean, I've seen people cut them the short way, but the recipe did call for it to be cut lengthwise. So we're cutting them lengthwise. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is, I don't want to mess these egg whites up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my little teaspoon to go ahead and scrape it out. You know, and it says to line them up onto, well, you know, they make little containers for this, for deviled eggs. And that's usually, well, that one's kind of messed up. Took the whole side out of it. Dang it. Okay. Be careful. Awesome. That one didn't mess up. Okay, they're not going to be the best. But I'm not going to complain because, like I said, this is my first time doing deviled eggs. So if they turn out, then guess what? I did something right. Right? Dang it, I just cracked that one too. Getting over it. I'm starting to get mad. Calm down. Easy, Mr. Miller. Maybe there's a different way to go about this. You're going to have to figure it out one of these days. This can't keep happening. Set a spoon. Maybe I should have used a regular spoon. Or maybe the problem is I didn't let the eggs boil long enough. I'm thinking that's what the deal is. Yep, messed them up. It's okay though. They'll still be deviled eggs. They'll just be broken deviled eggs, right? Right. Oh, that one came out pretty easy. Why couldn't the rest of them come out that easy? Okay, so what did I say we need? Now we're going to take a fork. We need to pull the white out. Can't believe. Okay, then we're going to take a fork. We're going to mash up the yolks. I'm putting this back here because I'm not burning myself. Mash up the yolks. That's probably exactly what it was. I didn't let them boil long enough. Because it should be falling apart, and it's not all falling apart. So, from now on, note to self. You get the water boiling before you put the eggs in to boil the eggs. Period. That's what it is. That's got to be the problem because the same thing happened before. So now I need 2½ teaspoons. So here's the teaspoon. 2½ teaspoons of mayo, Miracle Whip, ranch dressing, whatever you want to use. One. Two. And a half. How did you bend the freaking teaspoon, dude? Okay. 2½ teaspoons mayo. And then 2 teaspoons mustard. Dijon mustard, regular mustard, doesn't matter. Running out of mustard too, oh my goodness. And it says, if when you're doing it, this, how did it put it? It said when you're doing it, to, I think that's all I need that for, and give me a fork. If it's not light enough, then you just add more mayo. Like, when it breaks down, because you got to get it light. I don't know. I might add just a little bit more of the Miracle Whip in much for it. But another half a teaspoon should do it. I'm glad I picked up paprika the other day. Can't have deviled eggs without paprika, right? Right. I'm just kidding. You can, I guess. Okay. That's looking a lot better. Now it says to use a bag, which I do have them, I did get them bags, decorating bags that I could use to put the, okay, so we're just going to try it like this. One. I don't know how many I'm going to end up with because I got broken eggs everywhere. I messed them up. Oh, it's so sad. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to end up with a bunch of them. It's okay, though. I never did this the first time doing anything. Okay. And then, even on the broken ones, who cares? If they don't eat them, I'll eat them. I love me some deviled eggs. It's like I love some kidney bean salad. Now, I guess there's a few different types of kidney bean salad. My grandma, like she had a bomb recipe for some kidney bean salad. And I will get it. Nice. I didn't do too bad on that. Too bad I didn't boil them long enough though. Still for an hour. I'm going to stir this up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to open this up. Pull this out. Because we need to grab our glaze and do it again. See how I'm doing that? Can you guys see? Just drizzle it over the top. Got my syrup, got my brown sugar in there. And pull the sides back up and push it back in. Okay, so now everything is basically almost done. The ham will be done soon. Once I get everything done and I start making up plates or whatever, I'll take pictures. I'll post my pictures at the bottom of the video. I appreciate everybody showing up and watching me. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. God bless you. Happy Easter. And grind on, people. Bye-bye now.